morning, TikTok. Good morning, YouTube. Happy Sunday. I'm going to church this morning. Yeah. Somebody was on my YouTube channel, and they were you want to go and have a granddaddy? No. Then be quiet. They were telling me that what I was saying about Delane Maxwell, that's not true. That's not true. And then another one told me, and they all said they wasn't MAGA, which I don't believe. And then another one told me that I was a nut job, and then another one told me that of course I cussed that one out because if you talk crazy to me, I'm gonna talk crazy. You just want to state your speak. I'm gonna let you speak, and I'm gonna speak mad. But if you say something crazy, I'm gonna say something real crazy because I'm that girl. I'm not that real sweet, good Southern Christian girl. You see what I'm saying? So don't play with me. Play with your mama. But anyway, and so another one told me move. Another one told me you're gonna get a spanking. Another one told me that these layoffs was the people's fault that they were getting laid off. They should have already been prepared to get another job. Another job where? And Donald Trump is wrecking the economy. So another job where? But the people really, truly believe that. And no matter what you say, they're not going to believe differently. And therefore, and thus and such, you can't even really waste your time with them. You know what I mean? Because the only reason I did is because it was in print on my page and I didn't want somebody reading that nonsense thinking it was true. But y'all, I say that to say this. I blame the mainstream media for this. When Fox first came out and started spreading all of them lies and was acting like they was a news channel when they really was a propaganda arm, the other news stations should have nipped it in the bud. They should have called them out. They didn't. They didn't. And then it hushed. And then as Fox ratings was going higher and higher and higher, they never nipped anything in the bud, never nipped the lies in the bud. Now you got, what's her name, Janine Pirro. Donald Trump disappointed her as like a head DA in the Department of Justice or whatever. We're not going to be able to believe anything that comes out about justice system. And see, most black people already didn't. My generation, Gen X, we didn't trust the justice system because we done seen the justice system do some dirt. We done seen cops do so much dirt. We done seen them do more dirt than good, and that's just the truth. But Gen Z is more believing of the justice system. But now that Trump has put these yahoos in office, these monkeys that are in office right now, Gen Z is going to find out. They finna F around and find out that these people were never who they thought they were. But I blame all of this on the media. When Joe Biden was running, they made it, oh, Joe Biden is crazy. Look at Jake Tapper. He's not who he was, and he's senile, and he can't walk. But they say nothing about Donald Trump. He just had a press conference with some rapper, Double H or whatever, Triple H, whatever his name is, that was there. And Donald Trump, when he was leaving, he had like a glitch in his shoulder, like something was wrong. And he didn't know where he was. It's 5 people in the room. You can find it on Keith Edwards' show. 5 people in the room. He looking around. The guy who been his friend for years was right beside him. Where's the media talking about that? But instead, the media is busy normalizing Donald Trump and his nonsense. And that's why we're in the situation we're in now, that people really believe that if other people get laid off, it's because they weren't prepared. And they should have already been ready. Well, if half of America get laid off, then what? Then you got and this is why I don't never include the Hispanics because they can't be trusted. You got this lady down in, not all of them, but a lot. You got this lady in Texas that's in the state Senate. Jasmine Crockett was telling them why they shouldn't be gerrymandering. Hush! Why they shouldn't be gerrymandering. Y'all, why did that Hispanic lady stand up loud and proudly? And she was in the legislature. And she said, Donald Trump got 92% of the Hispanic vote here in Texas. And Jasmine Crockett said, that's true, but at least you all had the seats assigned to you through the Voting Rights Act to get that 92%. They're trying to take it all the way away from black people. But when I tell you that Hispanic lady was so proud, seeing these families torn apart, didn't bother her at all because she felt like she had arrived. Let me tell you something, Hispanic people, from a Southern girl. When you all, Tennessee, we haven't even seen y'all. We've never seen Hispanics. We just started seeing y'all maybe 30 years ago. And I could tell you them older white men in the store be like, they're taking over our country. And I could tell you, they still say that. If we're in a line, a white man and a black woman are in a line together getting groceries, and one of y'all come in, they're saying that y'all are taking over our country. This is what they say about y'all. This is what they say. So the fact that you don't even care about each other and you think that integrates you into their society, you're crazy. Because you're going to always have some good white people. Always. You have some white people that's ride or die. Period. That's our 40% in the Democratic Party. The rest of us have to make up to help them so we can always beat the Republicans. But Hispanics, we can't depend on them. We can't depend on y'all. And that's all right. That's all right. Because it's good that it opened our eyes up as black people. That's why I said don't call me no person of color. I'm a black woman. Point blank. Period. Point blank. Period. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, I blame the media for all of this that's going on. Because they could have stopped it, but they wanted to sensationalize everything. I know this video is long, y'all. Don't worry about cancel culture. Stay woke so you ain't got to get woke. Let's pull it up out the mud. White and black, we got this. Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.